Danny Day here with Corban University's head women's volleyball coach, Tracy Smith, for the 2014 season preview. Tracy, it's been a busy preseason with practices, intra-squad scrimmages, and various outreach activities. Talk about what you guys have been doing in order to prepare for this 2014 campaign.
Well, a lot of our focus has been getting to know one another. We have just a lot of new players coming in. So we have spent time not only learning new systems of volleyball, but each other's names and just our backgrounds and how we fit together as a team. Obviously, there's been a lot of time on the court. But along with that, there's been maybe equal time of spending time in the Word and really learning about the philosophy of the program and why I believe it exists, and it's been exciting. We've had a time with our seniors that have been sharing a devotional time with the team, and their preparation and transparency has been really encouraging. We've also spent some time just working on campus, helping the trainers, scrubbing their training room and ice tubs, and just trying to help out.
So there are some strong returners from last year's team who are on this year's squad. Which players are you expecting to have big seasons for the Warriors here this year?
I'll tell you, with this squad, returners and newbies, it's difficult to pull people out of the crowd. Our inter-squad scrimmages have been intense and with some fierce competition, and which is very exciting. I think I would go ahead and highlight really the senior group. Chris Alleg coming back for her final year of eligibility brings some real stability and versatility. Claire Bailey, I think this is going to be her breakout year as far as on the outside as a hitter, and then complementing that, Maya Smith on the right side, and then Catherine Salnes defensively, just keeping us going and giving us more opportunities to attack would be the people I would mention as far as going to have an impact.
So then, quite a few new faces as well. Who should we be looking for to make an immediate impact out there on the court?
Everyone's really had a good training camp so far, and the depth that is there with our freshmen is probably the best that I've seen in a really long time at Corban. Right away, though, there's a few names that are starting to stand out. One is Chantel Hill and Shelby Miller. They've been just very consistent in their all-around game. So the potential for them to see some playing time and possibly battle for some sixth rotation work is there.
So you guys begin the season with road trips to both California and then Washington. What are kind of the goals and expectations for both of those trips?
Definitely the goal is to allow everyone some playing time, to see them in competition, not just against one another. Primarily our newbies and just how they respond to intercollegiate athletics. I feel that there's a mental toughness that they're bringing even though they're young. So that's an expectation I have, is that we're just going to continue to build on what has already been created in training camp. So that is definitely a goal, that everyone gets some playing time and we really start to solidify a lineup or some lineups.
So then your first home game, September 12th. What kind of an in-game atmosphere should we be expecting at volleyball home games this year?
Corban University is awesome in its support of volleyball. We have had, whether we're having winning or losing seasons, we get great attendance, a lot of energy, a lot of fun. So that is what I'm expecting. I've already been hearing buzz from the campus community when I've been down at meals with some of the students that are arriving early, making plans as far as getting people to the matches and just things that will happen during the match. So it should be a lot of fun.
Okay, so then how about season-long goals and expectations? What's the feeling like in the locker room right now? What are people saying?
It's very positive. It's very positive. It was exciting after just our first day of practice to visit with our returners and just hear their excitement about this group, and not only athletically and within their skills of volleyball, but just how they're really meshing. Everyone seems to be on board with what we're attempting to do here. So the expectation, obviously, is to come together, work on reaching our potential for this year, individually and as a group, and then heading into postseason. So.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Tracy, and good luck this season.
Alrighty, thanks, Danny.